A contest that looks real good on paper between the visiting team and the home team. Running the Dragons, that is their head coach. These guys sporting an unblemished 3-0 record so far. And across the way, we get a glance at their head coach. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott, Brock Huey with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And here we go from Chicago. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Play action now, Allen. Hits him on the out route. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Allen on the play action. That one's complete, right side. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46.
Now Allen off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. These guys have gotten off to a hot start, Brock, in spite of these injuries that have occurred along the way.
You know what, Kate? If you and I traveled to every training camp, I think we'd hear the same thing. That's man up.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
All the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. They're brought out by one of the team's youngest and brightest in his first season out of Clemson.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, middle of their teammates. Let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you can see some of those nerves slipping through.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup.
Throwing off the play fake. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this one, not surprisingly, brought a loss of yards. They had to scramble to even get that football back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Absolutely fires this one right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Really, I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script. But if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their 2nd drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. New set of downs for them from the 31. Allen now on 1st down. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
It's now third down and long.
Third and long, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know, if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Has him running the comeback. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Defense.
So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the first down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball's in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact to make sure they get their touches.
Again to throw on second. Now he takes it. Into the slide he goes after a gain of close to 5 blocks. That will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Pass play now. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. No look on his first look of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Chicago getting set to take the field now. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of game. On the sneak, it's Allen. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It takes an impressive amount of strength, that low man winning, to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming. That's well done.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23.
1st down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. Some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Caught quick right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2nd down now. They need 7. They're going play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're going to face 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. Fourth down coming up. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right?
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down. Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They've got a first to begin the frame. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Second down. Here's Allen again. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's a gain of 6.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Allen on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run here on first down. And they sense it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He's tackled at the 40.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Allen looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Beginning on the ground here with Escapes the defender. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. First and 10 from the 43.
A gain of 12. First down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Give to Dobbins, out of the shotgun. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Makes the grab and bounds left side. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Running it again with Dobbins. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Big play for this offense. It's third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Now pressure coming. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Dragons get the game's first points here in the second. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return coming from the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago getting set to take the field now. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. They'll start this series with an option left. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Throwing from the gun. Took off with it again. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Allen off the play action. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the defense jumps on the loose ball. It's a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They run the counter with Dobbins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He'll look to throw. Brought in right side. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it
Third down from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that is good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And this is going to bring up third down, Brock. He elected to bounce it outside. Picked up 3.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
So on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that will add to their score.
Kate, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
4 brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. First down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Allen going to throw again. Setting up the screen. Fights his way through a tackle. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
At his own 49-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. All in left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
The 42-yard line.
To the air again, Allen finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Connecting on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from 48 on the left hash. Celebrating a decade in the NFL, he sends it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing here just before halftime. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. It falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our look at the NFL starts now. In Charlotte, the Panthers at home to take on the LA Rams. And here is the running back. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 43-yard touchdown. The Rams get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital, looking in on the Commanders as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And this is the running back for the visitors. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Cowboys bounce back from the loss in Week 3. They move to 3-1 with the W. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Jets. And this is the Jets quarterback. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Jets have won 2 straight since the Week 2 loss. They go to 3-1 with the victory. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Teams are back out on the field. Everyone is set, and the second half is underway. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offensive line. Here we go. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Downfield working the left. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They go play action on first down. Connects on the crosser. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's second down. What we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthier during their early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who are hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Kate, they could jump right back in and really add this depth and be a better team and maybe, just maybe, make a playoff push.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Running this with Dobbins. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, third down.
Yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Looking to throw on third and 1. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Dragons grow the lead coming out of halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dragons double their lead to 14.
Our home team, 3.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. On the return, here comes Reed. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. Chicago getting set to take the field down. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. There's a dive up the middle. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the 46.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on it. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Allen setting up to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And he's tackled for no gain.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Tight end going in motion here. Now Allen. It is caught left side. And he's brought down after a short gain. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Like the best kickers in this league, he's just keeping on with his job. That's a third now. He's not through the uprights. 3 at a time's not going to get it done in this game, though. Eventually, they're going to start running them out for some PATs.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Another drive coming up for this offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
At the 36-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll on 1st down with Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And they're going to have a 1st down now. Throwing now off the play action. Still on his feet. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he'll go down here. Comes up nicely after a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 44-yard line.
Here's a design run. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
San Antonio, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play. First down now, ball at the 33. This time it's a passing play. They're trying to set the screen. Dobbins keeps away from one. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Carry here for Dobbins. He got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that, and it's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Drive play straight ahead. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
So many offenses will script, Kate, the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser-used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. We get a decent gain out of it and continue to push for the goal line.
And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
4th down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Run out left. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
Allen gonna throw again. Setting up the screen. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
To number 18.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
To the air again, Allen. We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash.
His make there, they had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Returning it from the 4. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Dragons and this running back headed back out for a new series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running left, it's Dobbins. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Finds a man right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They go play action on first down. He lofts it deep right side. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Dragons go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dragons lead by 15 now.
27. Our home team, go.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The home team's ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. A gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Another carry for him. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Dose of the hurry up here.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down throw for Allen. He's keeping it. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Offense to the line fast.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Now Allen going to the air. He's got it to him yet again, and that run is caught. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Motion a receiver left. Allen on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dragons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. He dodged the tackle. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he's out the clear. And that is a touchdown. The Dragons making a 3-score game in the 4th.
Okay, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dragons grow the lead now to 22 points.
Our home team.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Motioning him from the slot right. First and 10. Here's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
That's good for a first down. First and 10.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. He got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
He's hanging on to this one on the second down option. And only can get into yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
At his 48-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up
They put a receiver in motion left. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. These guys hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking from the gun. It's Allen. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's got to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Prior to first down, they decided to call a timeout.
10 at the 43-yard line.
That's completed out to the right. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Out at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
And Allen will hold on to this. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Allen now on first down. He brushed him off with ease. And he gets this forward to the 19. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 19-yard line.
Setting him on the dive. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
First and 10 at the 17.
On first down, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Motion man sent left. Second down. Here's Allen again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, great chance to win.
They are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Dragons back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And this one, just a formality till the clock runs out. It's only one timeout remaining to stop it. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Dobbins trying the right side. Escapes the defender. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dragons emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.